Ruud Van Nistelrooy has taken over the reins at the King Power, but the question remains, can he replicate the club's 2016 title-winning triumph? In today's rebuild, we're going to find out just that. Before we start, if you enjoy career mode content, please consider subscribing for weekly rebuilds and career mode content. The journey begins with a simple yet daunting objective: survival. We must ensure Leicester remains in the Premier League for another season. On paper, the squad looks decent, but some changes are needed to free up cash for rebuilding. Thanks to the new live start point feature, we find ourselves partway through the season. We're allowed to sign free agents, and the first name on our list is Memphis Depay. He's 82 overall, eager to join, and exactly the clinical striker we need in our battle against relegation. Life under Van Nistelrooy starts rocky. A harsh defeat to Chelsea, followed by a solid win over Brentford. By the time January rolls around, we're in a precarious position, just 17 points, hovering above the relegation zone on goal difference, level with Ipswich. The upside? We're only 3 points shy of 14th, so there's still hope. Our defence has been leaking goals, so we pull the trigger on signing Dutch defender Per Schuurs from Torino. At 25 years old and 79 overall, he fits perfectly next to Fais. We also secure veteran keeper Peter Gulaxi, 83 overall, to upgrade between the sticks. This means both Danny Ward and Daniel Iverson are free to leave. Connor Cody heads back to Wolves, with Ricardo Pereira, Wilfred Ndidi, and Nathan Opoku also departing. We take a gamble on Mudryk from Chelsea for $17 million, hoping he can unlock his potential here at Leicester. With the funds left, we bring in Brazilian midfielder João Gomes from Wolves, an absolute warrior in midfield. By the end of the window, the squad looks far stronger. The 4 January signings slot right into the starting 11, giving us a real shot at avoiding relegation. Fast forward and we have 8 games remain. We're on 25 points, 5 behind Ipswich, who sit on 30. Points picked up against Brighton, Liverpool, and a crucial victory over Wolves catapult us out of the bottom 3, barely. In the midst of all this drama, Soumaré and Jordan Ayew also leave, and we get news that Harry Winks has agreed a move to Real Sociedad. A late winner from Buonanotte against Ipswich grants us 3 massive points, and on the final day, we hammer Bournemouth. In the end, we finish 15th on 40 points. An impressive unbeaten streak in the last 7 games saves our season. Depay tops the scoring chart with 11 goals, and surprisingly, James Justin was our second best with 4. We definitely need more firepower for next season. Overall, we end up 15th in the league, round 5 in the FA Cup, and round 4 in the EFL Cup. That's the foundation set. Let's build on it. Van Nistelrooy's era marches on with confirmation Harry Winks is leaving. The squad is improving, but we still need a new fullback and a centre-back to push on from last year's 15th place finish. First, Yannick Vestergaard departs. To replace him, we sign Inigo Martinez, the 34-year-old Spanish veteran. A short-term fix, but he brings a wealth of experience. Our marquee summer addition is a familiar face. Wesley Fofana returns from Chelsea for $25 million. At 79 overall, he'll wear the captain's armband, and I'm hoping he can help Schuurs and Gulaski secure the defence. Alexis Vega arrives on a free to cover the wings, replacing Buonanotte, whose loan expired. Another significant free transfer sees the arrival of Argentine midfielder Leandro Paredes. Perfect timing after Wilfred Ndidi and Harry Winks left. Paredes offers quality depth. Will Alves joins Middlesbrough on loan, Michael Golding heads to Bristol City, and 2 academy graduates depart for game time. James Justin leaves permanently for Verona, but that sale funds a key signing, Aaron Hickey from Brentford. At 23 and rated 79 overall, he's brimming with potential. Caleb Okoli also leaves for QPR. With Depay aging and Jamie Vardy announcing retirement soon, we bring in a potential prodigy, Fabio Silva from Wolves for just $10 million. He's 76 overall at 23 years old and could be a long-term solution up front. Deadline day sees only Tammy Braybrook departing for £1 million. Overall, it's been a busy summer, and the new look squad now boasts 7 starters at 80 plus overall. I'm aiming for a mid-table finish, if not better. Come January, things look promising despite a poor November. December was a different story, with 7 games unbeaten, including wins over Chelsea and West Ham. That run propels us to 9th in the table, just 4 points off 6th place Arsenal. Aston Villa surprisingly tops the league. The squad is growing nicely. Hickey, Elkanus and Fatawu each got a +2 in overall. Sadly, the second half of the season soured. We slip back into the bottom half and finish 11th. On the final day, we lose 2-1 to Chelsea, with Mudryk scoring the only goal. It was also Jamie Vardy's last game for the club, as he will be retiring at the end of the season. Our final tally is 50 points, 17 points off 7th place Arsenal. Clearly, there's a gap we need to close. Memphis Depay tops the team stats again with 24 goal contributions. Alexis Vega follows closely with 18. Fatawu also looks like a future star. Will Alves and Michael Golding's loans become permanent moves away, while we crash out of the FA Cup in the 4th round and the EFL Cup in the 2nd. The squad is trending upward, but a big season 3 is needed. The board gives us just 45 million to spend, which isn't much for a team eyeing Europe. We need a new midfielder to replace Oliver Skip eventually, and a long-term alternative up front for Depay. We snap up Javier Figueroa on a free, a 20-year-old winger rated 74 overall, brimming with potential. Italian centre-back Luigi Bruno also comes in at 76 overall, earmarked as Inigo Martinez's long-term replacement. Our marquee signing arrives, Nicolo Rovella from Juventus for $25 million plus Alexis Vega. Bovey is 83 overall and will slot right into midfield. It's tough to lose Vega, but Bovey is a game-changer. To finance further moves, we sell Tom Cannon, Amani Richards, Ben Nelson, Owen Hicks and Patson Daka, netting around $20 million. Then comes our first marquee departure of the window. Bilal El Khanous heads to Newcastle for a big fee. Moments later, Memphis Depay leaves for Chelsea at $30 million. It's sad to see him go, but we're about to reinvest big time. We snap up Kobbie Mainoo from Manchester United for $26 million. His contract was expiring. He's 81 overall, another brilliant fit in midfield alongside João Gomez. Our biggest arrival is Unai Simon, second choice at Liverpool but 87 overall, far too good to be a backup. He signs for a club record fee, upgrading our goalkeeping spot significantly. Finally, with Depay gone, we sign Gonzalo Ramos from PSG on a swap deal with Oliver Skip. At 84 overall, he's primed to be our new starting striker. This team is looking really strong. The starting maineth is now almost entirely 80 plus overall. Only Simon is older than 28. If we're eyeing a European spot, the squad is certainly ready. A brilliant run of just 1 defeat in 10 games pushes us to 5th in the table, 6 points behind leaders Manchester City and 3 points above 8th place Chelsea. Defensively, we're among the best in the league, conceding just 21. Credit to Shores and Simon, now 87 overall, for keeping us solid at the back. Hickey, Fatawu and Ramos are all growing fast, turning into real difference makers. We'll be losing Paredes, Martinez and Gulaci this summer when their contracts expire. For now, they remain valuable backup options. We close out the season in 6th place on 64 points, just 5 points off 2nd place Liverpool. Too many draws hurt us, but we've made incredible progress. Nottingham Forest, Leeds and Southampton go down, while we look ahead to European football in Season 4. The entire starting 11 is now 80 overall or higher, with a young average age. Our bench is also solid. Silva, Faze and Hermansen can step in if needed. The back four of Christiansen, Shores, Fofana and Hickey all made the Premier League team of the season, which is huge considering the level of competition. We now head into Season 4 and our first taste of European football. Veteran keeper Petr Gulaci departs at 37 years old. He was instrumental in our great escape back in Season 1, so we owe him a massive thank you. The board is tight with finances yet again, but I'm actually pleased with our core. Everyone is improving, and the average age outfield is around 25, leaving plenty of room to grow. While scouting, I spot an unbelievable 21-year-old Brazilian at Real Madrid, rated 89 overall. Unfortunately, he's well out of our reach for now. We pick up David Alaba on a free. At this stage of his career, he's not the highest overall, but he brings experience and depth. Boubacar Traoré also arrives on a free to replace Paredes in midfield. Mudryk was very important in Season 1, but he has shown zero growth since. He joins Manchester United for $33 million. To make a statement signing, we bring in Bradley Barcola from PSG. He reunites with Ramos on the front line, costing us a club record $60 million. He's worth every penny. The new arrivals transform the team. Gomez is 85, Shures is 85, Simon is 88, Hickey 83, Ramos 85. We're heading into the Conference League with a truly formidable squad, featuring the likes of Nice, Besiktas and Lazio in our group. We'll see how far we can go in Europe. By January, we're flying, only 3 defeats in all competitions. Amazingly, Leicester City sits 3rd in the league, just 4 points behind leaders Chelsea. We also boast a 100% record in the group stage, qualifying directly to the Conference League round of 16. There's even an EFL Cup semi-final matchup with Manchester City looming. This might be our best season yet. City edges us 4-3 on aggregate in the EFL Cup semis, and they advance to face Crystal Palace in the final. Meanwhile, in the league, Leicester climbs to 1st place by March. Could we really lift the Premier League trophy again? Come April, we're 11 points clear of second place Manchester United. We've only lost 3 league games all season, and that kind of form makes us favourites for the title. In the Conference League, we breeze past Olympiacos in the round of 16, defeat Sevilla in the quarters, and knock out Roma in the semis. That sets up a final against Aston Villa. Villa's lineup includes Inaki Williams and Onana, but we go unchanged. Early on, Villa gives away a penalty, and Ramos calmly converts. Moments later, Barcola steals the ball from Teze and slots it home for 2-0. Villa pushes but can't finish, and we lift the trophy undefeated throughout the entire tournament. Wesley Fofana hoists the Conference League trophy, marking our first major European success of the rebuild. Not stopping there, Menu nets a late winner against Liverpool on the final day, sealing our second Premier League title in Leicester's history. We finished the campaign 13 points clear of Manchester United, an incredible feat reminiscent of 2016. We drew a quarter of our matches, but only lost 3 times all season. One was against bottom of the table Luton Town, ironically. This is the squad that made it all possible. I'm proud for Taru and Christiansen. 2 original players remain in the starting 11. Shaw's, 87 overall, Fofana and Simon formed an impenetrable defensive spine. Our midfield is world class, and the front 3, Barcola, Ramos and Fatawu, lit up the league. Barcola alone scored 42 goals in 59 games, and Fatawu plus Ramos combined for another 40, just unstoppable. Elsewhere, Sporting won the Europa Conference League, Real Madrid bagged the Champions League, and City triumphed in the EFL Cup. This has been a truly historic season, a Premier League and Conference League double. If you enjoyed this rebuild, hit subscribe, leave a like, and comment below which team I should rebuild next. Thanks for watching.